Creating activities for your students is a great way to guide them into exactly what you would like them to do when they enter into your Seesaw class. You can click on the Activities button right next to the journal feed, and you can see all the activities that you have listed. That's where your students will go as well. If you have never posted an activity, you can choose the Browse Activity Library button that will be shared with you on the screen. Otherwise, click on the green Add button and choose Assign Activity. You have the community, school, and district libraries that have a ton of Seesaw activities for you to choose from, but we're going to look in your library today because we are going to create a new activity. Let's start with the activity name. When you're creating the activity name, you want to make sure that you're guiding the students into exactly when and where you want them to do it. So let's use emojis to help us. We're going to look for the book emoji so that the students know that when they're in the reading center that this is one of the stations or the activities they can do during that center. Next, we're going to look at the student instructions. Seesaw has provided an icon shortcut guide to help you create pictures and images to guide your students along with the words that you type. So let's take a look at that. All of these images can be easily added into your instructions by adding the word surrounded by colons. The first thing that we need to do in the instructions is tell the students that they need to click on Add Response because the student needs to choose that button in order to open the activity. If you forget which icon you would like or what the shortcut is, there is a document that shows all of the shortcuts. You can add voice instructions and even multimedia instructions through YouTube or your own created examples using the tools within Seesaw. You can create a video within Seesaw, a drawing, or even add photos or notes to other things to help your students with their activity. For this activity, we're going to upload a reading passage for the students to complete. So I've already downloaded the PDF. I'm going to drag it in and it's going to add it into the drawing as a multi-page. Once it's uploaded, I'm going to use the recording tool along with the pen and the label tools to explain to my students what I would like for them to do with this reading passage. When I'm finished marking the page and explaining what to do, I'm going to choose the green check mark and it's going to add it to my activity so the students can watch this example before, during, or even after they've completed the work to make sure that they are on the right track. Down here is the student template. This is what you want the students to complete. So when I click Add Student Template, I have lots of different options for them to choose from. So if I do not put a template there, they will just see those 6 options and then they can choose how they want to complete the activity. But for this activity, I have a specific thing I want them to do. So again, I'm going to click Upload and I'm going to drag my PDF file in there. When I put the PDF file in there, it's automatically going to put every single page of the PDF over here on the right into the multi-pages. Then I can just leave it like it is, or if I click on this hand tool at the bottom, it gives me the option to lock it. If you add it as a PDF, it will already be locked, but just in case you're adding a picture or anything like that and you want the students to write on top of it, I would make sure that you lock it into place. Then check the pages to make sure that you don't have one that has the answers, and if you do, just choose the 3 dots and choose Delete. Once you have the activity ready to go for your students, you can click on the check mark and it will add it as a template. So now I have my activity name, my student instructions, the example, and a template. There are more options down here as student notes. So if you got this activity from a specific website or you just want to have notes for you in the lesson that you want to teach before the activity, this is a great place to put that, especially if you're going to share this with other members on your team because they will be able to see those notes. You can also add skills to this activity by clicking here. So I'm going to click Save, and now it's in my library ready for me to share with students. As you can see here, I have my emoji so they know exactly when they're going to complete this in the Reading Center, and I have my icons to kind of help them and guide them in the right direction. Over here on the left, I have my example that they can play before they start the activity, and then I also have my template for them to complete.